what cells do we want to try and change? What's that? B4 and C4. That's the thing that we can change. We can change how many we're producing in each type of chair. And that decision drives everything else. Are we good on the objective before we move on to constraints? All right. So we're going to, at this point, add a constraint. So our reference cells are these right here. And you'll notice when you set this up right, you basically are copying what you've got on here. Here's my reference cells. I want to make sure they're less than or equal to. And then my next select constraint is going to be in here. So what I want to do is click in this box. And once I've done that, then I can select the constraints. I can then click Add. Say now I want to make sure I also get my minimum production requirement. So I can select on that. Change that to greater than or equal to. And then my constraint select, so again, D12, F12, greater than or equal to. So now for this one, do we want to try and make it an integer? Question?
No, I'll just get ready.
Okay.
Sorry.
So click Add, and now we can say, hey, for these two numbers that I'm working with here, I want them to be integers.
Did you do that first step again when you did the inequalities?
This here?
No, the very first step that you did before you put in the vector function or the.
Okay. So when you say before I put in the objective,
The very first constraint that we entered.
this one here?
Yeah, can you just redo that step really quick?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm just going to click OK on this for now, and we'll come back to it. But you can see now it's put in all my constraints that I've got so far. Let's just close it for now. So this one right here, this one is just the sum product of these two cells, comma, these two cells. Very good.
So we just add.
That's very. You know, just find out
So
actually.
yeah, this was still used.
Oh, right, in your constraints.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
that's okay.
sorry.
I was not explaining well, so I didn't know.
All right.
I'll just say it correctly.
All right. So So I'm just going to take out this for a second and add it back in. So when I've got my cell reference, as long as I can see my cursor is flashing in there, I can just immediately go into my worksheet and select those. And that's the thing, is when you set your spreadsheet up correctly, you'll notice what I've got here, my adding constraints is set up the same way. I'm gonna select this, make sure these signs match, and then I'm gonna select my constraints. And then constraints, I can just select those cells. So you should have D6 to D10 less than or equal to F6 to F10. Were you able to get that? Okay. So you can make unconstrained variables non-negative. You can see the different options. Make sure you have simplex linear program selected. And just check your options. And the only thing you really need to make sure at this point is that automatic scaling is selected. It should be there automatically. Should be okay. And then just click solve. You'll see it produces results that quickly. So solver found a solution. All constraints and optimality conditions are satisfied. You can see just like they showed before, it's saying you want 130 of the captain's chairs, 60 of the mates. You can say, hey, return the parameters dialog, outline reports. I'm not worried about the solver parameters dialog box, but I might want the outline reports. Click OK. And you'll notice now all my values have changed based off the optimal solution.
Can you just take a look at something real quick?
Sure.